Hey everyone, a bit of a different setup here today. I actually had a request. I thought I would, I already did it, but I had a request to share what I was going to do. So Ruby came home to me. Ruby is her name that her artist Wendy Graham gave to her. So we did a box opening for her last week, I think a week ago today actually. And she has thickly mono-rooted Delta Dawn hair, and it was needed some fixing up after traveling. So I mentioned I was going to do that, and somebody asked if I would share how I was doing that. So so it was pretty much just the back. And I don't tend to come out of the gate just putting product on hair because that does build up over time, and it wasn't necessary. So literally what I did, the first thing I did was I wet my fingers, and I just, because it almost looked matted, right? So I would call it zhuzhing, something Kimberly from Kimberly's Cocoon said. And so I got water throughout. You could also use a spray bottle. I just didn't have a spray bottle of water handy. And then I used just a little a little youth toothbrush. This is a bamboo handled toothbrush. And I also had a bottle of filtered water that when I needed to, I just dipped this into. And then I just started at the bottom. So her hair is directionally rooted. I just started at the bottom and did each section. Then I would comb it up to separate it. Oh, there's Jack. Hi, Jack. He's going to try and come up here. You want to come up? This will be interesting. Come on, bub. Okay. Come on. You going to come up here with me? He's jealous. Oh, you going to sit with Ruby? Okay. Okay. Good boy. So I did one layer, and then I just created some separation and just gently worked through with the toothbrush. And then I did my best to find the swirl and got it back to not knotted essentially. So I was going to change her. Jackie decided to come up here and hang out. So I also have this light here. I have a big panel light because the lighting in this room is not great. It's, even if it were daytime, I could tell you that it's nighttime, but even if it were daytime, wouldn't necessarily make a big difference because there's one window. This is a downstairs room, and I keep the shade down so that the light is not in the doll's faces all the time. So this is a bit bright on her. I can turn it away from her a little bit because there's a lamp. I was going to change her. We could still try and do it with Jack here. She's such a cutie. So, no. Go sit. Well, maybe we'll paste that in separately. The changing part. I wanted to show you, though. I don't think it came out really well on her box opening. You see that really neat little sculpted detail? Please don't mind my nails. Underneath her lower lip there. So cute. And she has beautiful green eyes. I'm going to try and change her, I think. Jackie, you jealous boy. This will give us a chance to take a casual look at her painting also. So she does have her terry cloth diaper if you watched the box opening and you watched it in its entirety, because I know a lot of us skip through. I mentioned that Wendy Graham sent her dolls home with a real terry cloth nappy, a terry cloth diaper. It wasn't in the box, and I could feel it's on her body. How's this for a unique changing video, guys? So we're going to see that. It's Friday. It's a challenging day in life today. That's life. So, Jackson, are you the baby of the show? Alright. Got her down to her little white onesie, and you'll see her arms too. Remember I said that, well, maybe you do. She has the 3/4 arms, which I've got a few dolls right now that have that. Of course, my favorite girl, Amity, is 3/4 arms. I'm trying to remember who else. Oh, I think Lilu is too. So she's got this cloth nappy on that's coming down, but she does have full legs. You can kind of see the type of skin tone. You can see the veins. Little cutie. So, I know, Jack's taking up all your room. What do you think about that? Okay, she's sitting up. I'm going to put her into the striped bunny knit outfit, which I just thought was the cutest thing. I definitely want to see. I know she had socks on with her booties, so I want to put those on her, I think, because I didn't bring other socks. Oh no, wait, these, never mind, have little bunny feet built right in. What do you think? She looks like she's nonplussed. Come here, girlie. I'm just gonna lay her in my lap for a moment. You can look at the dogs. You guys haven't met this other guy? This is another member of the family. He's not my dog, actually, but he's here, hanging out. Okay. Got her pants on. These are super cute. Jackie, I can't believe he wasn't even up here with me before, and then I brought the baby out. And he had to come up here. Here, then she's going to sit on you, okay? She's sitting on Jack. When I put this clothes, I don't change my dolls very often. Number one, I have a lot of dolls, but I also don't change any very often anymore. I don't know, I'm just kind of like frozen a lot of the times. But, so it's not as big of a concern as when I was changing them like every day or every other day. And I would be a little bit more manic with, not manic, I was never manic, but hand mitts and stuff like that. But I do my best to really just move the fabric around the doll. Like here, I will try and put her hand directly through and grab it so that I'm not rubbing her fingers on the fabric. I used to just always put the clothes on from the bottom. And then I found that I was dragging it over their entire body instead of just figuring out how to get it over their head nicely. So I stopped with that. It just seemed like it was going to be counterproductive to what I was trying to do. So I'm working on a doll that I'm painting for a reborning, just a fun little reborning contest. It's the second one. And I'll tell you, I have this skin texture medium. And sometimes it does like amazing things, but then it also does not amazing things. I don't know. I just put it on. I'm waiting to see if it cures, if it goes away. So I'm a little distracted thinking about that. I just put it on the doll, and now there's kind of like a bit of a chalkiness, and it always leaves little like pills of itself behind. I don't know. We'll see how it all pans out. I'll show you that doll when it's time. But look at her. Show you her little feet. I think this is my favorite outfit on you. Look at that chubby little face. I could not resist. Look at her little mouse. That's it. There she is. So yeah, and then I also have this. Came home with one of my prototype dolls, so it's got the artist sticker on it. But like McPherson's, some places sell mohair conditioner, and then there's people much more experienced and smarter than me that put also like recipes for it on YouTube, to make your own. I'm not going to get into all that. That's not my expertise. Sometimes, occasionally, I'll do just a little spritz with styling. I just looked up and Lilu's staring at me. I'll have to show you guys before we go. But I try not to overuse it. And like this hair, to me, feels like there was some product put into it already to style it. So I don't want to build it up. I don't want to get build up. But I find that just water, and if it's directionally rooted, it tends to go where it needs to go. But her hair, let me take this. Well, I'm going to leave the clip in, but her hair you can lift it and make it pretty funky. This middle part too, obviously, but I've got the clip in there. But I do love her. And this is definitely not a face that you see around. So I think I clipped it out when I edited the video, but I had been looking for her COA, and I did verify. So I did go and look, and this is an older kit. It was an open edition kit, but it is sold out. It's not available anymore. And I don't think there was a COA. Back in the day, once upon a time, not all kits came with certificates of authenticity, and there wasn't really counterfeits or stolen sculpts and all of that, but it's become a different landscape out there now. But she just flat out doesn't have one. But she was open edition. She has a stamp on the back of her neck. She shows up well on camera, doesn't she? All right, let's see if I can't show you Lilu. She's staring at me. I'm going to bring Ruby over here with me. Okay. Hi, Lilu. See a good number of dolls from here. There's some heads. I did a Maddie, and she's got her eyes in, and she's varnished and everything, but I didn't do eyelashes. Hey, that's enough. You can see Sophia's bite, zombie bite. And there's Siggy, Antonia, and Lucille. There's Walter. I won't name them all. Look, I double-deckered a couple more. And there's Jovi. Oh, he's smiling. All right, guys. That's it for now. I hope you guys are ready for the weekend. I sure am. Oh, yeah. By the way, the empty one there, that's Moose, a.k.a. Maria, my Mickey prototype. She's upstairs. She's still here. Hope everybody's ready for the weekend. Hope you had a great Friday evening whenever I get around to posting this. But we'll be back soon. Sending out lots of love. Bye for now.